And we're back. All right, so I'm gonna kind of be whispering because it's kind of like late night, early morning, and I don't want to wake nobody up. But I was just sitting here shuffling the cards, minding my business, you know, drinking my water, and these cards just start popping out. You know, I was just sitting here shuffling. Look at that. I was just sitting here shuffling just like that, and then they popped out. So what popped out is somebody that abused me is going to transition. Or it came out transition, abuse, divination, mature man, distant future, right? So abuse, misuse, cruelty, violence, regularly or repeatedly. Somebody that was abusing me is going to have some type of transition. Physical ending, death, change from one state to another, okay? From doing divination. Maybe they was doing divination for this mature man in the reverse. This emperor in the reverse. Something is going to be found out in the distant future. How somebody took a contract, a commitment, an obligation, or they signed some type of agreement to play mind games. So that they can get some type of upgrade. So they can go through some type of transition, some type of rebirth. Now they scared. Now they in fear. 144 on the clock. Because they came for a chosen one. This player. This non-committal community dipstick motherfucker. Look at him. What that look like? What the bracelets hitting for? What that say? DTF. I never even seen that before. That should say down the fuck. I'm screaming. And if you know him, you know he is. I feel like I need to draw some dreads on this card, okay? The fuck? With they flag or some shit. Okay. So we gonna dig in and see what's going on here. So somebody that was sent to abuse me took a contract. They were supposed to take me out by being manipulative, just tricky and confusing me in some way, messing with my mind. Look at that picture, just having me confused out of it, not know what's going on. Just okay, yeah, all right. They was doing divination, and they figured they seen a way that they can get some type of upgrade. This mature man, now he's scared in the distant future. This player from the Himalayas. Okay? Something about a Scorpio. Or somebody that was jealous and resentful, compulsive and obsessive. What's going on here, Holy Spirit? What else? Somebody was a lord. Enticing, attractive, infatuated with being pretentious and superficial. Or that's how they said that I was. Something wasn't somebody's occupation, or they didn't know my occupation. What's this occupation in the reverse? So somebody, not as non-player, is scared. He was allured or he was infatuated with maybe saying that I was superficial. It wasn't his job to abandon me, reject me, desert me, leave me behind, is what I'm getting. He was supposed to heal. He knew I was a healer. What's this alluring? Somebody was allured to take an offer, this contract. What's this pretentious and superficial? He was pretentious and he had superficial gifts, or something was superficial that he would get a gift, a present. What's this gift? So this was, he was telling people that I was pretentious and superficial, that I only cared about money and whatever people do. And now he's saying that I'm happy. That's a message of concern, because that's how he knows he's under judgment. He don't got no job no more, or he didn't get the job done with giving me this entity attachment. What's this occupation in the reverse? And that's why he's scared. Him, this trickster, this charlatan, he was real deceptive, doing all this fraud in the background, all this bibbity bop, bibbity boo, bibbity bop. Abandon. That was, he was bribed to do. He was bribed to make me feel rejected, or to reject me, to abandon me, to desert me, to leave me behind. That was the contract that he was allured to sign. Okay. He was doing chaos magic, or these people were, or somebody was. All right, this is boring. Abundance, for abundance. I thought this was going to be juicy. Let me clarify these cards down here, because this is not what I was getting at. Okay, maybe that's more some type of projection, I'm guessing. That's what I was going to do, actually. So now that we got that out the way, let's see what else comes out. Somebody doing script magic to possess something, and crystal magic to possess, or because they possess. Somebody that did script magic is possessed now. They was doing mirror magic, but I outranked these people, and I already did a cord cutting. Somebody got a voodoo doll. So since they were doing divination, 7-11 on the clock, they thought they was lucky. Let's see what kind of divination they was doing. See what kind of magic these people was doing. Holy Spirit, what was they doing? An air sign was using air magic. An air sign doing juju, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, messing with your throat and your crown chakra. So they trying to block my crown chakra for your intuition and my throat chakra so I won't speak up. They wanted me to have creator's block, unable to tap in, a negative energy flow, no ideas, blank thoughts, causing you not to create shit. And now they walking around, or they wanted me to forget to create, you know, because I'm on the intranet exposing these hoes in these videos. So they want me to have creator's block and forget to make a video. Did I say they play on my intuition? The psyche, fucking with your psyche, throwing off your psyche, doesn't want you to be legit. Psychic seeing the wrong things, or maybe somebody went to a reading and they told them something wrong, but what came out was lust spells. Strong sexual craving, sudden sexual desires for them, you, overwhelming lustful sensation, fuck me and only me. So the divination that somebody was doing was lust spells. Okay. And what else? Why was they doing lust spells? Oh, because they wanted somebody to fuck them and only them. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Obsession spells, becoming infatuated, dominating and manipulating one's thoughts and emotions, intense and overwhelming desires, an incubus or a succubus. They wanted to drain somebody through sex, trying to seduce somebody in their sleep, somebody that's possessed by a sex demon from a past life, a karmic contract, carrying karma over from a past life. And they want me to snap from some chaos magic. They want me to flip the fuck out, snap on everyone, be irritable, create drama, and get in a fight. They just want me to be angry as fuck. So they doing chaos magic, but I'm protected. All right. Because they want to bond somebody. They trying to either bond me. If they doing lust spells on me, who are they? Who's doing lust spells on who? I'm so confused here. Trying to silence you. They don't want you using your own magic. Stopping you from protecting yourself. Trying to stop your power. So the person is doing less magic. Let's see what else. What else are they doing here, Holy Spirit? The kitchen witch is protected. They trying to catch me off guard. They trying to weaken my divine shield. Remember the other day it came out that they can't get through my protection? Wants me to put my shield down because they can't cause me harm. Because I'm over here having special magical ingredients, or that's how they feel. I got a sense of home and comfort, putting intentions and energy into my food, drinks, and desserts. And I work with hearth spirits. And these people want my resources. So they want my resources to be blocked. They don't want me to have no time, money, or people. They want me to lose valuable connections, resources. They want my resources stolen, consumed, and cut off. That's also why they're doing chaos magic, trying to wreak havoc, turning my peace into chaos. This is funny. This is funny. So this is, and it came out, the sleep spells. So somebody is doing this less magic with this overwhelming lustful sensations, trying to siphon off somebody while they sleep. So they doing sleep spells. I'm cracking the fuck up, knocking you out, keeping you lazy and tired all day, fucking with your energy, unable to get shit done. I was protected. They was trying to catch me off guard, trying to weaken my divine shield. I'm cracking up because they want my resources blocked. One more here on this divination. What else was they doing? Oh, I guess it don't matter because I was protected. Throat chakra blockages, we just seen that. They want my resources, the kitchen witch resources blocked. They want me to have legal issues. They trying to stomp me out. Stomping on you, stomping on your name and business, causing misfortune, stomping, kicking, and spitting. Oh, they mad. Throat chakra. Voice crackling, communication blockages, unable to express things correctly, messing with your throat chakra. Exactly. You see, I just said that, now my throat messing up. Then we got candle magic is in the reverse. Somebody candled and pop, 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 and caught on fire. Different colored candles, using the wax of candles, craving names, symbols, and sigils, etc. Putting hair, oils, blood, etc. in or around the candle. Somebody candle magic is backburn. It's in the reverse. 1244 is coming back to that ass. Whatever you was gazing into the fire, hoping and wishing and praying in that flame, is coming back to that ass. You finna be flamed. The universe finna flame that ass. So we got this family at the bottom of this deck, and something about a pregnancy test with a spouse or partner was hidden. Somebody done got tied up with a gift from a crime of passion. Heavy on the tied up. This family. That's who tied up. What I said, they done got caught up. Somebody found the evidence. They got caught. Somebody said I was a sex thought. They were trying to alter me, or somebody said that, and this person is perving. What's this abuse here? Natural disaster. Them trying to abuse me caused a natural disaster. It's on and popping. On and popping out this bitch. Abuse. And they got nerve to have been expecting a new beginning. You ain't getting a new beginning. You're getting a disaster after disaster. Look at that. We got a flood. Look at the sky. I don't know how or what that is. It looked like something rolling in. It's all bad. It's all bad. And you got nerve to have been expecting a new beginning. I don't think you getting that from a wedding or a marriage or something. What's this expecting a new beginning? Somebody was fighting for what they love, claiming what's yours. Love is a battlefield. Somebody that abused me is, Somebody that abused me is going through a new the natural disaster. I'm expecting a new beginning. Because I'm fighting for what I love. I'm claiming what the fuck is mine. The fuck? Even if this shit is a battlefield, you got me fed up. You got me fed up because it's mine. Remember, these the same people that's trying to take my shit. They fighting me for my shit. Okay? Trying to mind control me. Give me one on mind control. But they was missing something. That somebody do drugs. Somebody that was a sex shop that organized this crime. What's doing drugs? Because they was greedy. That's the missing information. That's why the plan didn't work. Because somebody was on drugs. Nigga, what? People do drugs every day and still get the bag. Oh my gosh, somebody fumbled the bag because they was getting high? What the higgity hell? I know you fucking lying. Oh, they was addicted to greed. They was greedy. They was addicted to money. They worshipped money. So they would, this is do anything for money. This is the gay for pay. He thought he could bring a disaster on me and get a new beginning. He didn't expect for me to fight for what I love. He was missing that part when he went to control my mind. He was greedy. Now he doing drugs because I'm setting the record straight about this organized crime. 1644 on the clock. And how he tried to abuse me. And how he took a contract to neglect me. And then, what's the word? I'm hearing co-conspirator. But subcontracted me out to multiple groups and peoples and weird shit. That's why that shit is over. Maybe for your ass. Is that why you in the reverse? I don't know. Let's get some more cards. You know what? Hold on. I'm going to get my ratchet deck. As soon as I whip it out. 1722. This opportunist. This trickster, we already seen that he was a trickster. Uses your friends to get to you. So this trickster used my friends to try and get to me. Because he wanted some type of opportunity to be a gold digger. Values money over love. We see that down here. He was greedy. But he wasn't able to provoke me. Wanting a negative reaction. And he trying to deny. Doesn't want to claim you in public. Checking your phone. Somebody's being ratchet. An inconsistent passion. Okay, so let's get in here. What's going on with this mature man in the reverse? He got served his karma. He was a frenemy pretending to be your friend and plotting against you behind your back. He got served karma for doing that. Looking for a handout. He's a scrub. Came for a frenemy of a female detective. Wants you, but talks to you about other people they're interested in. Confused. Wants you, but talks to you about other people they're interested in. That was a waste of time. Yeah, I don't even remember that. But he was doing that because he had family demands. Because he had this contract to be wishy-washy. Exactly. Trying to get me to do something negative. Secrets out. Secrets in the reverse. Secrets out. Something you don't know. Yeah, I know what you did. I know what you did last summer type of shit. Leave the door open. What's this secret? Oh, it was in the reverse. He was working with a karmic family member. Mature man in the reverse. I know your dirty little secret. How you a diabolical evil person. Exactly. Look at him just plotting and planning and a sneaky little smile like, yeah, ha, 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 ha. I can't wait to slit her throat. An evil person. Diabolical evil person. Entitled. Lives a privileged life. Treats everyone like shit. Give me something else on this mature man over here. This diabolical evil person. He's a spiritual thief. Steals from readers, spiritual people, and creates fake accounts. I think all of those things have came out for him, including the fact that he's a leech. Annoying. Won't leave you alone. Exactly. This narcissist who doesn't care who they step on. This joker who lives in hypocrisy and enjoys it. Fucking loser. One more on this mature man. Fake ass in the reverse. This diabolical evil joker who doesn't have no secrets no more. This gold digger was an opportunist ass thief. He values love over money. Money over love. This opportunist only calls when they need something. He's a motherfucking thief. And I wouldn't give his ass no damn handout. And he got mad. Looking for something for free. And decided, if you ain't gonna give me shit, then you ain't gonna have nothing either, head ass. And now look where that got your raggedy ass. Let's see where you're going in the distant future. I could get some on this RIP. I feel like that's... Let me find... Oh, let's do this one. Somebody is sick. Something is not a coincidence. He didn't know something was fated to go like this, probably. He wasn't expecting for me to be he thought I was going to be in my pride and ego. And that was an accident. You should have been cautious. That's how you got close to this danger like this. Worried about the wrong shit. Now you feel awkward. You thought something was unknown. You didn't think I seen something. It was the blind leading the blind. What's this transition? Somebody was planning, scheduling, and organizing for me to be up out of here. Okay? Remember they was on the time crunch. Now they overloaded. Everybody quit. Because nobody told me the backfire was going to hit like this. Okay? 2233. These people living in a nightmare. Yeah. Paranormal activity. They're being haunted. Cabinets opening. Things falling off of counters. Seeing things run past their peripheral. They are suffering. Living in darkness. They are being persecuted. It's good news, though. Good news to some support. Or these people feel like it's a miracle. They surprised of my encouragement. Somebody support and care. Oh, they surprised I'm still in this energy. Exactly. They wasn't expecting for me to make it. They thought it was a challenge. They didn't know that or these people wish they didn't save up and collect nothing with this collaboration because they found out I'm a sweetheart. They tried to curse me, and they didn't want to stop. I'm cracking up. These came out like this. So these people, something is over with them planning and scheduling this bullshit because they living in a nightmare. They didn't know if they should stop or not. They maybe took a break. They trying to see if I was stagnant. And now they're slowly realizing that the magic didn't work, so now they bound to it. So these people was cursed. All because they wanted to hate me. They caused a catastrophic event, which is going to lead in a whole bunch of misfortunes. Didn't we see that natural disaster card? Okay. All because they didn't want to stop. All because they didn't want me to make it. They didn't want me to persevere. So they just refused to stop. Now we're here. Give me one more on transition. A gift is going to be good news, or the fact that I discovered my gifts is going to be good news. Again, people are surprised. They feel like it's a miracle. Somebody got a souvenir or something like that, a promotion, delighted. Oh, delighted that I'm not sick and that I did persevere. Thanks to me discovering my gifts just in time. Yeah, because they was doing all these rituals. Something was a mystery. The magic that they was doing when they did this ceremony. They didn't know how it was going to turn out. Well, this is how it turned out. Okay, illness in the reverse. Somebody, what did I say? Somebody didn't want to quit, withdraw in the reverse. And they ain't getting this real estate. Trying to protest me. Somebody was independency. I don't know what that means. They wanted to sue me, tried to bring attention towards something. Trying to protest me. They just wouldn't quit. Now somebody ain't keeping a promise no more to go on this adventure because they living in a natural disaster. Heavy on the seeing stuff, nightmares and shit. They got headaches, pressure, they lacking sleep because of what they indulged in. They don't want to plan no more, remember? They don't want to predict. They didn't know I could mind read. They see I'm still at peace. It's not working. Yeah. They didn't know if I was okay. Remember, they was checking to see if the curse worked. Yeah, baby, mama okay. Stability, harmony. Yeah. It's accepted. It was never happening to me. It was always happening for me. All right, now let's see what's going on in the distant future here. Let's wrap this up. Somebody that invested got an entity attachment. Or they was invested in giving me this entity attachment. Somebody is surprised. Somebody is surprised about a fight. What's the surprise in the distant future? Somebody is in the distant future is going to be surprised that somebody was that mad that they wanted me to struggle, be in lack and poverty. And that they was bribing people and coercing, and how much corruption went on to achieve this plan, and how much shit people was talking, and how many lies they told on me. People is going to be surprised how deep these people's anger went. No way, Jose. No way, Jose. I know that ain't that third party showing up again now. Oh, wait just 1 minute. Give me one more on distant future. Something about a love offer. All because this third party wanted a love offer. Again? Wow. That's why they fighting? Because they finding out the truth? Oh, okay. Distant future. How these people was all working as my ops. The fuck? Working for the ops. Him. Same person, okay? Same person. So now I feel like I gotta get one more on each. Give me one for this mature man in the reverse. Yeah, he's the thief, remember? Divination. They was doing divination and they had faith that somebody was unbothered about a pathway. What's the faith? Somebody had faith that a gift would bring them happiness. Let's see what the gift is. The soul contract, the genuine, authentic love that was promised to me by the Most High God. They thought that this gift that God gave me would make them happy. So they wanted to steal it. What's this unbothered? Somebody was unbothered that somebody did drugs. This drugs card again. What's this unbothered about some a divine masculine? Somebody didn't care because they was addicted to this divine masculine. Okay. That's why they was jealous and envious of me. Okay, so pathway. So this person wanted my pathway. But something was false information that you would be able to steal this, honey, if you invested. Ancestors rocking your shit. Or it was false information about some children. Somebody lied on somebody and said they were pregnant. What the hell going on here? Ooh, who said they were pregnant and they wasn't? Oh, maybe he said I was pregnant by him. And now people are finding out that that was a lie. What's the false information? Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Divine being in the reverse. Somebody went down a pathway because People gave them false information in order to get them to invest. Ancestors seen that shit. The false information, they said I wasn't divine in order to get people to go down this path. Let's see what the ancestors got to say. Ooh, they talking about him. Ooh, what's up with this priest? And what he did for money. What he did for money. Ooh, people was awakening. What he did for money. They awakening that he is confused and put everybody under an illusion. Because he wanted to bring enemies. He was a op. He needed enemies for his operation. Awakening, what they awakening to? Why he wanted them to do all these spells on me. Why he wanted me abandoned, alone, and isolated. Or why he wanted people to do that to me. Confusion, illusion. People was awakening. Why? Oh, come through, 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 come through. People is awakening while this dusty, raggedy ass family, why I don't fuck with them. Yep, that is right there. That is right there. Somebody said that I was greedy and that I did drugs. People was missing a major piece. Guess what the major piece was? Me. Bottom line. That's the bottom line right there. And they sitting back looking like they right now. Family. Single, sexy, and successful. Single, sexy, and successful. They knew this. They know this. And you know this, man. Family. They optimistic. They was hoping and wishing and praying and promising. Somebody was just projecting. Or because I'm still in this energy, they know that these people was just projecting in order to allure people. What's the projection? That's how they was thinking that something was going to change. People being attracted to me. They told all these lies. Remember the other day it came out with they said I sold sex and what was the other one? I don't remember the other one, but you know what I'm talking about. What's the change? Things is changing. They don't want to send the evil eye to me no more. What's the evil eye in the reverse? And that's a message of concern to the family. What you mean you don't want to? Because she know what we doing. What are you talking about? You guys are crazy. Yeah, because I know they watching. It always feels like somebody's watching me. It's a message of concern that I'm invested in self-love. What the fuck? It's invested in cutting these hoes off. Because I know y'all are motherfucking thieves. Thanks to me pulling these motherfucking cards and finding out the truth. Oh, that's a message of concern. What's the message of concern? Oh, it's a message of concern that I know. Ah, a rich girl was left abundance from a mature woman. It's a message of concern that I know. And the fact that I'm invested in myself, that means you gonna take it from me. Who's this mature woman? I'm gonna have to travel. Looking forward to it. Mature woman. Or this lady knew that I was abundant. Or I would get abundance from this lover. Or she wanted my lover. What's this? Mature woman with this lover. I'm not crazy. Or this is me transitioning to my abundance, and this is what these people tried to change. This is what they know is changing because I done cut their asses off and I done all blockages removed. We seen that the other day. So now I'm the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and then we got the Empress, all the queens in the deck. including the high priestess. Baby, do it. Get in it, baby. That is, and that's my birthright, baby. That's my birthright. And it includes one of these. I ain't crazy. And I wasn't gonna keep going. But I just was like, well, dang, I can't just stop right here. It didn't get good. So I said, what's mentally and emotionally unstable? And they said, nah, baby, you really is of high honor. That's why we rocking that shit. That's why we rocking that shit. Don't worry about it, baby. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it. Yeah, because all these people lied, trying to slander me, defame my character. It was a false narrative. What's the high honor? And they got these people in their thought. Give me one on this rich girl up here. Unexpected money. Because what they was waiting on, there's money still. Rich girl. She concerned because somebody is enamored with my high vibes. Period. Then me right here. That was the karmic coming out the deck. Shit. Or at least that's what somebody was expecting, for somebody to be enamored with me. The earth angel rich girl that turned into the empress abundance package high honor is listening to her intuition. That's how I know these people is experiencing endings right now. Or that's what I said, it's ending. This ending with them doing this to me with their investment. They going through destruction because of what they invested in. Exactly. Meanwhile, I'm in alignment, I'm balanced, or this is how this Gemini sees me. Who's this Gemini? Who's this Gemini here? This Gemini got an entity attachment. Ooh-wee. Oh, she got to move on because she's sick. I'm pretty sure this third party girl, who I'm not going to say her name, but we always see that she's sick. And this Gemini been coming out a lot. And we've been talking about the same person a lot. This person got an entity attachment. What's the entity attachment? Ooh. 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 So the earth angel was listening to her intuition. Staying in alignment, minding my business, drinking my water, doing what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing. Worried about me. Meanwhile, this Gemini is nervous and tense because she was real superficial and inconsistent. She got an entity attachment. I said, what's the entity attachment? This why she got an entity attachment. Because did who she came for, baby. Did what wrong with her. Did what wrong with her? Ooh, can't forget you, baby. Mama done came a long way. You know the Empress down here somewhere too now. I can keep going now. Okay. So the entity attachment, the same thing she sent to me, is returning back to her ass. Because the star seed is on the rise. Spiritually, emotionally, and physically. That's why I'm stable. And she worked with this group of this organization in order to get a new start. We'll clarify. And it's all over the intranet. Didn't I say that at the beginning? Thanks to me exposing these hoes with the electronics at the palm of my hand, using the intranet so people can flip this shit up on their computers. You damn right I'm using technology with wisdom and power. What's this house over here? Somebody wasn't able to play mind games. There's no confusion. There's no trickery. Somebody wasn't able to manipulate something. A sibling. What's this manipulation games in the reverse? I'm cracking the fuck up. An emotional manipulator wasn't able to fuck with my stability because my ancestors is in the motherfucking building. This emotional manipulator tried to do this to me for this third party, and I had unconditional love for him. Or now he has unconditional love for me because it's some weird kink because he couldn't defeat me. Now he feels like he's in love on top of all of the 1,000 of love spells that he's did. So the magic didn't work, so now they're bound to it. Everybody who took this offer to work together. What's this unconditional love? Is why I'm still achieving my goals. Okay? Give me one more in this house over here.
Somebody didn't want me to be stable, but they wasn't able to play mind games with me. Everybody that lied, didn't I tell you? You got legal issues, whether spiritually or physically, because of which I was committed to.